Could we have some silence, please? I request everyone to have the conversations outside the room. Um, we now have the jury for the Indian panorama with us here. The jury is headed by Radha Sesik, sitting next to me. She's a very old friend of Kolkata and India, and we know each other also very well. So,
पानी की बोतल
So, welcome to Kolkata and welcome to the festival, and we hope you enjoyed your time here. Could you please tell us something about the films that you watched? Were they bad, very bad, good, very good? And did you enjoy watching them?
Well, first of all, namaskar. It's really great to be in Calcutta. As it was told, I'm old friend, although I'm very young, but I'm old friend of Calcutta Festival. We certainly came to watch films with a lot of curiosity and with a lot of interest to see what is the state of the Indian cinema today. I follow personally for the last 30 years Indian scene of fiction films, documentaries, even shorts, experimental films as well. So I was very intrigued to find out what are the new trends, what the new voices are telling us, what are the new attempts of the young filmmaker, how to deal with the narratives and how to look for their personal voices. And I think that I found some of these answers, what is going on in the Indian cinema today. And I first of all want to show my respect to all Indian directors who managed to finish the film, because I know I'm also a filmmaker. I know that even the worst film is difficult to make. It's difficult to finish a film. There are so many obstacles on the way. There are so many problems that people who are making films have to face, and the teams, film teams have to face. So, especially in the country when there's no film fund, when there's no source of possibilities for budgeting your film. So when people are investing their own money, their personal money, family, friends. So really I respect all of Indian filmmakers who are still keeping their passion to express their views about the world around us. And that's so important because we have to keep communicating, we have to be being curious about each other and to understand better each other. So this variety of topics that we were offered here is really something very valuable, and also the different cinematic voices that we could see. Some were done with less success, some are very successfully rounded up and strong films. So I just want to say to all filmmakers that, as you know, festivals are kind of also game-playing event where some lose, some gain. If you send your film to some other festival, maybe you win a main award, at some other place you are not even selected. So please just trust yourself and your instinct and keep making films that you think you believe in. That's very important, because film is subjective expression of oneself, of an artist, of an author, and the same is for the jury. We look through our own point of views, from our backgrounds, from our understanding of cinema, also subjectively. So today we'll see who won awards, and for everybody who didn't win awards, I just want to tell you, don't feel sad, because it's great that we are all here, that we can share this experience of togetherness. And what is the most important is the audience. People make films for the audience, and Calcutta Festival certainly has a strong audience. So I want to thank you for that experience that we all shared here. Thank you.
Thank you. Any of you want to add to that?
I'm Siddharth from Sri Lanka, and this is my second time to Calcutta. And exactly 20 years ago, I came with my first film. Those days, they didn't have a competition. They are just screening. So things are not changed. Maybe the busy colors and things, but the warmth of the people are still there. So I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to tell this because I have two totally different jury members working with me, and we are all in the same way. That is the most beautiful part of it. So we didn't have not that we are not different. We are different, but when it comes to cinema, we are all in the same way. That's the pretty beauty part of the whole scenario. And we managed to watch a cross section of Indian pulse, beauty, and cinema. So that's a great thing. And I will totally agree with Radha. Screening a film is most important thing. Share with the audience your film. So award is there. Sometimes you will not get an award, but that particular moment is a very important thing for a film director because I know through my experience how important is that. So thank you very much, and soon planning to come again. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anup Singh, and I'm from Kolkata. At least in my heart, I am. Coming to Kolkata, is especially to a film festival of this nature. The idea is to look at works that surprise you, that are unexpected, that take you into a world that is unknown to you, that introduce you to people that you have not imagined. That happens often, and I think we have a range of films here that have gone to the edges of the country, that have gone to the edges of our society. And it is magnificent, really, to watch this range of films that we were blessed to see. At the same time, I think amongst young filmmakers, there is a tremendous struggle at this moment, as Radha mentioned, and as we all know, that the support for independent young filmmakers is not there in any form. These festivals are the only place where they can find a certain voice and a certain audience to reach. But I would also like to say to our audience today, that there is such immense talent, really, here in Calcutta, and I'm sure in the rest of Bengal. When certain films come out, which are independent, which don't have stars, which have been made almost with their hands, we need your support. Nobody else will support us. We need your support. And all of us, in our heart of hearts, we are looking for something that we do not see. All right? It is easy to see what is in front of us. But we are looking really for the invisible, for the unknown. We want to be introduced to the deep humanity within us that maybe we also don't recognize. I'm very happy to say that we did see a couple of films like this, and I hope that when they come into your cinemas, you will go, millions of you, to support and watch these films. Thank you.
That was wonderful and very emotional, and thank you for setting the right tone for the audience. Just tell us how easy or how difficult was it to select the winner or the winners, and did you have major fights, or was it smooth?
Well, we actually didn't fight. Maybe that's, also beauty of being in the dramatic moments of the jury, but we had interesting talks. That's even better. So we were from the very beginning on the same page when we commented just briefly between films. And the same happened when we were talking elaborately about films at the very end. So somehow our understanding of cinema matches, although we are coming from different geographical points. And I think this is so beautiful. The cinema is stronger than backgrounds of different cultures. That it shows that film can move people, no matter from which culture they are coming from and what background they have. So we do connect around strong cinematic expression, and we did recognize that. And there were several films that are, and certainly these films are those that we will remember a long time after, coming home from Calcutta. There were not enough awards. We would give maybe 2 more awards if there would be. But however, as I mentioned, it's a part of the festival game, festival circus, if you wish.
So I think it's very important what you said, that you would have liked to give 2 more awards. So this is something which will be conveyed to the, and I'm sure you too will do it to the festival authorities, that if we could have more awards than just 1. Because Calcutta, as Anup you would be knowing, Kolkata International Film Festival has a very high award money.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
it's one of the few festivals where we give money. In most of the festivals, just give a certificate and a trophy.
Yeah, that's very important. I would also encourage, I don't know how many of you write for the press for the whole India, but I would encourage you to mention that we also look for some kind of awards in service of some lab or some kind of participation at the international platform where people can more work on their projects in the moments when they're developing the project or working on a work in progress. So I think all this would help that films are even better.
So